Okay, let's see. New one should be only for the open crates. Shows have been the RPGA with the alpha. Okay, let's see. Well, it'll have to do. Not the greatest, but it's okay. I apologize if it's too annoying, but I have to have to be sure. So it works. Okay. Hi friend on YouTube. Sorry for late reply. I was looking away. Just check for the references before anyone comes with a request. So just gonna check on interest. I'm kind of washed as well, so let's just. I'm just gonna clean the chat because it's kind of mess. So yeah. Just thinking 3D shapes, absolute and drawing geometrical shapes in 2D. So. Hmm. Hello, Lani. How are you? Thank you for joining. I'm just drawing. I'm just drawing, but whoever wants me to paint whatever they want, I will just do my best to create a beautiful drawing of their choice. Yep, that's what we do. I'm great, thank you. I'm great. Doing just great. Just drawing the random portraits of anime characters on Pinterest. Just to warm up, nothing special here. Yep. Are you going to stream later today, or what are your plans? That's cool. I will join for sure. Your streams are very fun. I think I will do watercolor today tonight. That's nice. I tried watercolor, I think, only once in my life, so it was pretty hard for me because it can get really dirty real quick. This one, is it? I think this ear is kind of off, but that's how it is in the reference, so I'll just follow along. Thank you, though. One thing that helped me to separate women, female from male or feminine from masculine in drawings is that when you want to draw a feminine figure, they most likely will have the thinner necks compared to if you compare them to heads. Like, for example, I'll just try to do it here. Like maybe egg-like shape here for the feminine face with really thin necks. Like here's the face, and more square-like head for the masculine figures with thicker necks. If that makes sense. You can work. It tells you go. Yeah. Yeah, I will try to make it at least somewhat. Oh, nice. Mm. Should be slightly tilted up. Have you ever tried to about you mean the yeah, I have like a lot of practice pieces in that manner. You mean this like a imaginary 3D box here and you paint inside them? I usually make them later. Like you make a sphere here and like this. This is actually a really good technique for perspective, like this one. Yeah, I kind of messed it up. That's okay. So the neck will be like this, and you mean this, right? Like when they draw the full figure too. Yeah. I didn't. I don't think I have tried the whole figure in box shape, but I do use this. Thank you very much. It's really bad, but it's nothing special to be honest, because like you are just following the perspective here. For example, if the box is like this, 1 second. You just push the one line in between the box here, and then second here, and just imagine the sphere inside the box here, and follow the sphere with the lines here, like this. And like eyes are spheres as well, so if the eyes here inside the sphere, you just make the another smaller sphere in the eye sockets and do the same here. This cross line here, right, for the eyes, but the eyelids are slightly open, so you just make them here like this for the eyes with the slight that's what it is. You just make the lines here. That's all it is. Yeah, it's if you break it down for the in the small geometric shapes, it's pretty easy to make. It's I'm not that special in this regard. For me, the anime and stylized stuff are much harder. I did, but I didn't learn anything in there. It was pretty terrible with drug addicts and bad lectures. So everything I learned in from YouTube and internet, and just doing. Yeah, they were. I'm telling you, they were most terrible people you can meet in our school. So yeah, totally not worth it. If you are thinking about moving there, I'm not sure if South Africa is. You are from South Africa, right? If I remember correctly. So you just, I don't know if it's the same as it's in Georgia, but where I'm from. I think that in my, I think that is why my mom did not send me to the art school. Yeah, your mom knows well, for sure, because art school can be really, really terrible, at least for my experience. By the way, I have the trigger on the chatbot. I have to remove that when you say art, it just replies with my link. Yep, that's terrible. I should remove that. Yeah, that I did that like I think years ago or something when I was experimenting, but it's I forgot to remove it. Okay, I'm not quite exactly following the reference here with the eyes. I want to make her slightly more sad. Okay, if eyes is here, one is here, one should be here as well. So. Makes sense, right? Is this correct in your opinion? I should connect here. with the line for the nose. Click on there. You know what I do sometimes, almost very often, is that when I have eyes, for example, here, I like to make one big eyebrow and delete the middle, like this. It's like a cheat code. So if the eyebrow comes from here, it should follow like this. Like so. That's a cheat code. Yeah. The lips look cool. Thank you. The reference I'm using is not using that. I'm not. It's not having the same. This is the reference, by the way. Not exactly the same, but I can't see anything. It's okay. Okay, so where do we make her look? It makes sense to make her look like here, right? I think so. By the way, if you want me to paint something for you, you can just or draw something for you. You can. Don't be shy. I'm practicing anyways. So instead of drawing some random shit, random, almost slipped, random stuff, you can you can give me whatever you want me to paint. Hmm. Uh, bu- 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 Okay, then now the question is, do we actually paint her, or is it not worth it? That's the real question now. Hmm. I like usually to make the noses slightly darker. This time it doesn't look good, so they are so pretty. Water. Water so pretty. Why make the... I can think of what I want you to draw for me. Ah, the eyes. Thank you. Yeah, I love drawing eyes. For some reason, I don't know why, but I always drew eyes. My life, I don't know why. Thank you very much. This middle line is kinda annoying, so I'm gonna just try to remove this quickly. But usually in the sketches, I like to add, keep the original sketching structure, if that makes sense. Like if I'm measuring the middle line like this, from middle and like this, I usually like to keep them, but in this case, let's just remove them. This almost looks like the right eye is slightly stretched, so it should be more like, if this eye is looking like this one should be looking like that as well, slightly like that. Just like this for me now. Should be like slightly here. I think so. I love how this immediately fixed my issue with this. Nice. We make this rounder. And if this what is this part called here? If that part is looking down like this one should be like this as well. So I'm just gonna slightly move this down here. Yeah, I think so, but this one is still looking down for me. It should be like slightly up. Here. Is there a warping tool, or should I? I think I can just. Can I warp? No. Don't think there is. Yeah, it should be slightly up here. This is annoying. I don't want to redraw this whole thing. Maybe it's... do you know if there is a grab tool in Krita, like to warp things? Maybe in filters. Adjust. No. 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 I don't know. Okay. Procreate, and I've heard that's really good. I never tried it. No, I tried it one time from my friend's iPod back in, I don't know, years ago. But this one, this is annoying me so much. This should be like slightly here on the top. Okay, I'll try to redraw this on top. This is what I mean. Should be like this. See? Do you see what I mean? It's like 10 times better than now. For me at least. No? I think it's better like this. So I'll just try to blend them somehow. Let's remove the underpaint and yeah. Just below. Lightly move this down. Make it thinner, maybe. Like this. It's not necessary, but especially in the stylized art, but why not? We can make this like to show that it's slightly. Yeah, I like this one. Maybe slightly smaller. And make it rounder. Yeah. No, Pedro. Hey. That's my dog. Came to me. Pedro. I was petting my dog. He came to me. She came to me. I fixed the eyes if you didn't much. I think, at least. Thank you. Now the question is, do I paint it? Well, at least try. I haven't painted in a long time. Do I try it? I don't like the inking part, so I'm just gonna leave it as it's right now. I'll try to at least do the some shading if I don't paint, so. I'll add the shading first, and if I like it with the shading, I will add the color later. That's one of the techniques you can paint. One is, which I was using before, is just to paint with color, but I do that when I have an idea of color. So I'm just gonna do the under. I don't remember the correct name of this. It's like doing the under shading, gray shading or something like that. I don't remember. Just make the background color, which should be a neutral shade, grayish, any color but in grayish side, so you can paint on top of it easily. Now if I just pick the paintbrush, any of it, what is this? All of them, yep. And get the okay, it's here. I was thinking where the high line is ending. Maybe we can just paint over this. Now, this way we can just select the color skin, color skin layer, colors. What's the color skin? Anyways, we can just take this soft brush, make the rule of thumbs is that when you're making the hard shading of any sort, if the color of the light is warm, shadows should be cold. That's what I used. That's what I use because of the neutral shading. Because when you are outside and there's a neutral or not natural lighting, the sun is warm, sun rays are warm, and the shadows are indirect light, which is from the sky, and sky is blue. Yeah, so shadow color is darker and colder. That's what I learned from. No one actually told me this, but I'm that smart. Okay, I'm joking. Anyways, I'm just gonna make the shadows first, because in oil painting you are making the shadows first, because if you are mixing the whites, it's gonna make a mess. So that's just my old habit, I think. But you can make the lights first. It's in digital. It's not that important, I think. Just be mindful of where the shapes end, where the shapes begin, and that's it. And usually I like to have a pointing arrow as a guide to know where the light is coming from. But in this case, I mean, her eyes are just as good of the reference for the light source, so. Should be here as well. I'm just gonna add these soft shadows first and then hard shadows on top of that as an overlay. Should be pretty straightforward. Second layer for the skin, slightly darker and warmer. Oh, why am I making the warm? But I just said that it should be cold. Yep, it's okay. We can just paint over them. With the blue color here, slightly, just slightly. So I'm painting on color. Nice. Extra few hours to work. Nice. That's good. Why not? Great. I like this. Now this one is too much, I remove them, make them slightly less opaque, and that's it. Okay, I will just add the light source so I don't forget to make them more colorful. More warmer. No color. Okay, just make them with this. Yep. I like harsh shadows, harsh lights, so the shadows look better. So if I make them like this, here, and probably will be light here, here. We'll get the light here, somewhere like that. Just to follow the cheekbone, which is coming from here. Cheekbone, yeah. But remove the extra stuff where the light don't travel. And here, probably the hair will be in the way of this corner. So it follows like this, goes like or maybe follow the follow like this slightly. And okay, I will make this a blur, because yeah, like that. And just for the glow effect. And yeah, but there are no viewers except for landing yet. By the way, hello, Kovina. How are you? Do you like my masterpiece? I'm being sarcastic, by the way. This is looking fine, very cool. Thank you. Thanks. It's not as good as I want it to be, but it's okay. Gives you vibes. Okay. Do you want to see my reference? This is the reference I'm using, by the way, here. I can't see anything. It's basically became my own piece here. Pretty different for sure. Yep. Now I'm just gonna make the reflective lights, which is indirect in 3D. We call it indirect lights. Should be slightly like this one, maybe. Okay, just color pick here and be slightly. Maybe I'd like slight light here because it's flat. Yeah. Skin usually likes the corners here, reddish corners, because of the translucency. It's something like it becomes alive if you add the red stuff, but not too much. I'm not trying to make it a realistic piece, by the way. Just making it, trying to make something interesting. Because we could just add the like overlaying color here somewhere. Get this one and this, and it becomes like more realistic, I think. But just change these to overlay maybe. Color dodge. Green. And now we remove the other parts. Shouldn't be there a way for the masks. Mask. Uh, there are no. Uh, Duplicate layer mask. What do you mean? Uh, Transparency mask. Is that it? Yep. Hi, Sanis, how are you? Yes, Shrim decided to do some drawing for once. Haven't actually painted in a very long time, except for the emotes I did. Chess Redeem, yep, we play chess now. And I made the gambling redeem, which Comino told me to not to do, but I did it anyways. Can you find it? Oh, my button from the stylus fell off. Just 1 second. It should be. That's it. We good, we good, we good. Okay, should I make her blonde or choose the color, Sanis? Yeah, I trust you. Hmm. Mm, okay, I will make her blonde. Because why not? Oh, what happened? Oh, normal. Group background, and we make the um we make, yeah, the hair color. Color, yes. Base will be same, something like this. Hmm. Hmm. Just following the 3D shapes. I like to imagine the hair chunks like in the curves in Blender. Makes it much easier to shade. Uh, this one does kind of looks like uh, the first. Uh, what's the guy in the Last of Us that got killed? Sorry if spoiling someone, but no one's kind of watching, but it's okay. The guy from the Last of Us guy. Joel. Yeah. Gives me her wives for now for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways. Now we paint over everything. It looks incredible so far. Thank you very much, Seaman, and hello. Ewi thought I was special. You are special. Only special ones get the VIP here, bruh. Special in the bad way? There's no. I guess they are specials in a bad way. But I didn't mean that way. Not now. But when we come to Scovino, I will get you there. No problem. Um, which one is the best one for the shading? I think. This one makes more sense, I think. 1 second. I'm not gonna render whole thing here. Just the important areas. I want to add the hard light from the side, so I'm just going to do that now. Don't forget to save. Just for the good contrast. And just to pop the shape more. So it looks more 3D. And giving her blue eyes would make sense in this contrast. So Um, I will just add this slight darkness in here, dark parts, just to make the contrast more obvious, if that makes sense. Lightly. And exactly the opposite here. Don't like the neck, but it's okay. It will do as a quick sketch. Okay, that's it, I think, for today. We are going to a gamer, actually. Selene, she's pretty bad at Witcher, but it's okay. Let's support her. See you.